All right, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. I'm also Marc Ende with SeamlessDocs, and at SeamlessDocs, we are government form experts. So government forms, right? Why do governments need forms? So governments use forms to collect information from citizens, from staff, from vendors. It's how you do business with those vendors. And most importantly, it's how you communicate with your citizens. And use cases, so how are governments using forms right now? Multiple different ways, so registrations, permits, FOIA requests, applications, contracts, surveys, feedback forms. The use cases are endless. So, a couple more. Almost there, see? Endless. So let's take a business owner that wants to simply fill out a business license and submit it to that government. So I call this the unfortunate life of a government form. So it starts off by citizen or business owner accessing that website and finding that PDF form, in which he has to download it, find a printer. Hopefully that printer has paper and ink and it's not jammed like this one. And once he does print it, he's got to fill it out. And he's got to fill it out correctly, attach a signature to it. At which point he's got to figure out how to submit that form to that city. Comes the new age fax machine, a scanner as well. If he scans it, he has to figure out who to email it to in that city. And another option is postal mail, finding an envelope, finding a stamp, putting it in that big bin, and sending it over. And the last option, heading into that city hall, waiting online, and submitting that paper form. So about, say, 4+ hours of work, 10 sheets of paper, and 10 steps later, that city finally receives that business license. It doesn't end there. Then comes the processing. So that government must intake that form. That employee must then route it to the appropriate department, manually, of course, and find out where this business license needs to go. At which point, there's the data entry, open data, right? How are they collecting that data? Right now, it looks a little bit something like this. And then filing these forms away, in addition to records management. This is actually, used to be, a new client of ours. That's what their office used to look like. And the processing, right? So again, many days later, that city finally can process that form. So that's why at SeamlessDocs, we like to say that existing forms are dumb, and SeamlessDocs are smart. So how do we do that? So here at SeamlessDocs, we are the modern replacement for the PDF, providing governments with a comprehensive forms engine. So this is one of our clients, the city of San Juan, Texas. They had a planning and zoning application that was getting filled out thousands of times, that old way that I just described. So what we did is using SeamlessDocs, you upload that PDF, we automatically detect the fields in a matter of seconds and allow you to customize that form with added functionality. So required fields, conditionals, electronic signature workflow, payment integration, attaching supporting documentation. And in a couple of clicks, you now have a customizable URL that you can now share with your citizens or your staff. So take this, the new age website for the city of San Juan. So now that citizen has to access that website. You'll see a list of hyperlinks. It's as simple as clicking on that hyperlink. And now from any device, without any download, that citizen, that business owner, that staff member now has instant access to a fillable form from any device. They can attach, upload supporting documentation. They can pay for that form. And then they can even upload their legally binding electronic signature. So upon submission, we store that data, that open data, instant real-time tracking to all this data and the completed PDF form at the fingertips of that government. And that back-end routing of this form is completely automated. So the new life of that government SeamlessDoc is now 0 hours of work, 0 sheets of paper, and 1 seamless step. So efficiency. A much more efficient, doing less with more, I heard someone say, doing less with more, right? Service. It's a 24/7 city hall, accepting forms when your doors are closed. It's savings. Again, lower budgets, but doing more with that money and wasting taxpayers, using taxpayers' money on something other than paperwork. Transparent, live tracking, analytics, and some insight into what's going on with your form process. And security. 508 and ADA compliant forms by default, and an overall more secure process. So currently we're solving initiatives across the country. Cities as small as Princeton, New Jersey, and currently an initiative with the city of Los Angeles with a claims for damages form that citizens can now fill out on their cell phone, and instantly that information can be passed to the databases within the city of Los Angeles. So, a couple more, yeah. We're gonna go through them here. So, again, in conclusion, at SeamlessDocs, we are dedicated to working with governments and helping them become an open, paperless government, solving initiatives. So the next time that you guys are staring at a paper form and trying to get that form printed, we want you to think of SeamlessDocs, the new standard in government forms. Thanks.